Tutorial starts right now. I'm gonna show you how to build a city in 10 minutes, people. You ready for this? And anyone else who's watching, and anyone else who's doing anything at home, whether you're petting your dog, whether you're petting yourself, whether you're hoping that you pet a dog or yourself, let's do it. So, regardless of what you're doing, expansion, etc., I would recommend using Grand River. Nice starting city, gives you a lot of buildable space, it gives you a nice river, that way you can get an idea of the water functioning, and you'll be able to do whatever you want to eventually, buy more property, etc., etc. Sure, starting grid if you want to, go for it. All right, let's load this up, and I'll take you through step by step, and we're gonna knock this out, and you're gonna be like, hey, that's kind of cool, and then we'll go from there. I might get an error message because of an asset, don't worry about that. Hello and welcome to the map. So here's what I'm gonna tell you to do. I would tell you first to pause the game, check out the game, check out the map, check out where you are, get an idea of what you wanna do, and then here's what we're gonna do. I run unpaused. You can do whatever you want. You wanna cap off the interstate. I like doing freeform, so let's do this. We're gonna build out just a little bit like that, a little bit like this, a little bit like that, and like that. Okay, so now your interstate has a connection. If you use the straight road tool, you'll notice that there's lines that pop up, and these lines make a perfect block. Okay, so you want to use that to your advantage later on in the game. But first, what you want to do is you kind of want to get an idea. Okay, I'm gonna chew this up a little bit. You kind of just want to get a basic layout, and the reason why I'm going to do this is twofold, and I'm going to tell you why. Pretend this game is real life. You don't want your residences to be near stinky industrial, okay? So, your residential is going to be on this side of the map, your industrial is going to be on this side of the map, and you're going to have commercial here to kind of block it to keep them from getting sick, getting sad, and everything else. Power plant, always stick with the coal power plant in the beginning. It produces the most electricity. It's kind of expensive. People don't like it, but you know what? You can tell them to stick it where the sun don't shine. Okay? Pumps and sewer. You want your pumps to pump way upriver away from your drain. You want your drain to spit out way at the bottom of the river. That way your pumps don't end up pumping up sewage. Okay? Make your connection through here, water pipes, done. What I would then suggest is take a power line and run a power line all the way across the top of your map right here. That way everybody has connection to power in some capacity, okay? I'll back it up just a little bit right here. And there we go. We've got water, we've got power. Down here is what's called your RCI demand. Residential, commercial, industrial. Start with your residential. If it creeps over halfway, that means you need to build a lot of it. We need to build a lot of it. So let's build it. I'm gonna do this and color all the way over to there. And I'm gonna color through here all the way over there. Okay? Now for your sake, leave the game running slow and play slow. For our tutorial sake, we're cranking the speed up. And everyone's gonna start moving in. So now everyone's gonna start moving in, and you can see we're already starting to lose money. You're going to lose money. The key change happens as soon as you get to a certain population number. And I'll show you that as soon as we get to it. So if you notice, they're moving in, they're happy. They've got water, they've got power. That's the two essential things. They're like a flower. They just need a little bit of push, and then they're good to go. You'll notice in our RCI demand that we have a commercial demand starting to peak up. Don't start building it ASAP. Like I said, wait until they need it. So once it breaks halfway, it peaks halfway, throw in some commercial district right here. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Now you have commercial district. You don't need a lot, you only need a little bit. They'll build here in a second. They kind of need electricity. So let's put a power line close to them. Like, oh no, there they go. There they go. They should be connected to power here shortly. And if they don't, we'll give them a little push in the right direction. Now, if you notice, industrial's starting to go up. So now they want industrial. So if we start building industrial, this is where the citizens are going to work. Wait, there's no power on the water. Okay, so wait, I just failed. Let me go power lines. Power lines to the water pump and to the sewage. Okay. There you go. Let the city run. You want to hit your first milestone. Your milestones can be found down here in the corner with a lock. The lock shows you when your next milestone is. Little hamlet opens up taxes. Taxes is when you start making money and it's cruise control, okay? So let the game run. If you notice, the RCI is all down at the bottom. The game takes a minute. The AI is like, okay, what's going on? Where are we at? What do we need? It takes it a minute, but boom, we're at Little Hamlet. At this point in the game, as soon as you are Little Hamlet,
I see we have
go to
an
your money,
advocate for our cause.
go to your taxes, and increase all of your taxes to 12%. Don't go any heavier unless you're cocky, and don't go any lower unless you're dumb. 12% for everything as soon as you unlock it, and then press the go button. Watch our money. Right now we're at minus 188. You're in the green. From this point forward, you've beaten the game of City Skylines. All you have to do now is do the two things I told you earlier. Play slow and build only when they need it. So if you notice, when we hit Little Hamlet, we unlocked landfills, we unlocked elementary schools, we unlocked medical clinics. You don't need it. You don't need them yet. Don't build them yet. Until you see them start to complain about having garbage issues, you don't need to build it. Make your money. Sit back and make bank. Now that you have some extra funds, consider building an extra road. So let's build an extra road. We're gonna do this. We're gonna pop it up there. We're gonna build this one, pop it up there. And there we go. You can be samesies. There's nothing wrong with building the same grid style road in the beginning. You're new. If anyone gives you any crap about that, oh, grids are boring, grids are lame. Screw them. They're bad at the game. That's why they say that, because they don't know how to play. So you just take it and you build some more residential because there's demand for it. See how I peaked over halfway? We're just gonna paint a big old green blotch of residential. And there you go. So now you're building some more population. You're getting more money. We're now making more money than we have people living in our city. And then you just do that and you follow it and you build and you've beaten the game. Hey Pelzian, you've beaten City Skylines and you're done. Then when they start complaining about stuff, when they're complaining about water right now, need a little bit of water. Let's bring our pipes down. We'll grab this bad boy and we'll do that. Done. Only when they start complaining about something do you want to build it. Are they complaining about education? Nope. Are they complaining about needing healthcare? Nope. Now we're a worthy village. Every time you level up, you get more money. So now we're sitting on $40,000. You know what you can do with $40,000? Sit here. One building that gets popped up as soon as you get it that you have to build is your fire department. You want the fire department because what the game does is it's going to light a building on fire. And if you don't have a fire department, your whole city's going to burn down. It does that automatically, and you have to be ready for it. So you do want to build a fire department because they do test you on that. But after that, see, now they're complaining about garbage. Now that garbage is piling up, you build your first landfill. Boom. We didn't need a landfill until almost 1,000 population. Now, you should see some trucks drive down through here to pick up all the garbage. There they come. There's a truck right there. He's coming. Oh, he turned. That son of a bitch turned. There he is. There he is. He went that way. There's the garbage truck. Boom, boom, boom. And now everybody's going to get their garbage taken away. And everybody's happy. Done. And you just keep going. Now we got a commercial demand. Build commercial. And there you go. Like I said, you've beaten the game. And then you can come over here. You can build something. You can plan. You can go grab a hot dog. You can eat a sandwich. You can take your dog out to use the bathroom and just make bank. And that's how you play the game. And that's the most simplistic way to start a city. And that's the way I start my cities every time. And once you learn how to master that, you're good to go. Now, something I will tell you that I've done for the sake of new players and for anyone else, if you join my Discord, we have a Cities Skylines channel right over here. Let me find it. City Skylines channel. And in this channel, I put save files of some of the cities that I've made, some of the ones that I've beaten, some of the grids I may have put together. And we have in here what I call a starter city. And that's the starter city is literally what I just built at like 1,200 population. If anybody wants to download it, put it in their saves folder, and then you can have an automatic starting city every time. Right here, starter 1 CRP. And there you go. You download that, you put it in your folder, you're good to go. Boot it up, mess with it, play around with it, have fun. If you have any questions, you can ask any questions in this channel. I'm in there all the time. As you can see, people posting pictures, talking about stuff, posting videos. Voobly was just in here posting some tutorials and stuff. A TED Talk that I haven't even watched yet. Whole plethora of stuff. We're here to help out. My thinking is I'd rather have everyone that wants to play the game know how to play it well, because it makes all of us better in the end. So there you go. 0 mods. You're making money. You beat the game. Have fun. Do you have any questions? That was like 10 minutes, right? That was exactly 10 minutes. Let me come up here and check